Hey guys, what's up? This is Leo with DURACELL.us, and today I want to do a quick review of this DURACELL Power Inverter 130. So this is a 110 volt outlet for your car, and this is a cup holder power inverter. So first let me tell you why I have it and why I'm reviewing it. Basically, I'm on the road a lot. I do a lot of work when I'm not in the office, and often I need to use my computer, and I also often forget to charge it. So I got this power inverter so I could be, not tied to a power outlet at some Starbucks or something like that. And before I got this, I actually went through like 5 power inverters. One of them was from DURACELL, and I had a Black & Decker, one no name, actually a couple of no names, and they all burnt out and stopped working after a while. Either a fan stopped working or they just burnt out and basically died, and that usually happened within 3 to 6 months. So I was really looking for a decent power inverter and I couldn't find it. But then one day I was at a Micro Center store here in Cambridge, Mass, and I saw this guy as well as many others, but I already had bad experience with no names and Black & Decker. But I've looked at reviews on Amazon for this thing and they were pretty good, so I decided to give it a try. I think I got it for like $35, and I've had it for over a year, and I tell you, it works great. I mean, there are a few things that I don't like about it, and I'll tell you all about them. But so far, it's working, didn't die, and works pretty flawlessly, except for a couple of small things. So, number one, right now it costs $30 on Amazon, but there's no Amazon doesn't sell it direct. So, if you look at here, here's one seller of this product, and so it's $30 plus $6.49 shipping. The seller has pretty good seller ratings, so you're pretty safe buying from them. But Amazon doesn't sell it themselves. Okay, so what I like about it, it's very dependable. Like I said, it didn't break yet, and I've had it for like a year and a half or more. I use it a lot. And what I don't like about it, here's a kicker. Basically, the computer charging takes a while, and you don't always want your engine on when you're charging a computer. So most power inverters do allow you to do that, but this one is kind of iffy when it comes to it. So let's put it over there. So here is my cigarette lighter outlet. Okay, basically with my Mac I have this 85 watt MagSafe adapter, and if I have my engine on, most of the time there is not enough juice for it to work, and it stops charging, and it's really annoying. So most of the time I have to run the engine to keep it charging. Now if I drive around, that's no problem, but if I'm sitting somewhere, I kind of don't like the idea of having to run the car just to charge your computer. Now if you have a smaller wattage power adapter, for example 60 watt or something like that, it should work no problems. I actually tested with a Dell, and that had like a 55 or 60 watt power adapter, and it was working fine. It was charging great without engine running. So let me show you how it actually works. Basically, plug it in. Here's your 110 volt outlet. Now there is a fan inside, but it's not very loud. It doesn't always come on. Sometimes it does, but if you have engine running, you don't really hear it. There's also a USB outlet here. I think it's 2 amp, but it's not a super fast USB outlet. And there is a LED light right there. So right now the car is not on, so it's off. So let's turn the car on. I'm not gonna start the engine, so you see the light came on. Now the computer is plugged right there. So I'm gonna insert the power adapter in, and it says charging right there. See, the computer is charging, but in right now you see it started blinking, which means the computer stopped charging. Again, let's look at the screen of the computer. You see it goes in and out, not charging, and then see the light comes on and goes off. So this is the annoying part. When the engine is not on, it's not working. Again, you can use a smaller amperage, smaller power supply, and it should work fine. Now, what you do need is to start the engine, and again, it doesn't always work right away. Sometimes, if you've been driving and you didn't shut off your engine, and you plug in the power supply, it may start blinking again, or it may not. It's hit and miss. But if that happens, you actually just power off your car and start it again, and it should work. Now, this could be my car's problem. Maybe there's not enough juice coming out of the cigarette lighter when the engine is off. I don't know what it is, but to have this working with an 85 watt MagSafe, I need power on. Besides that, like I said, this power inverter has been very dependable, and I actually, I'm happy enough with it, because I don't have to go buy another one. This doesn't break, doesn't smoke, I'm not afraid that it will catch on fire or something like that. Alright, so let me do just one more test, guys. Let me pause. Okay, so what I have here in my hand, it's actually a 65 watt adapter. You can see it's smaller. 65 MagSafe 1. So this was for my my first MacBook Pro 13-inch, and I've put this MagSafe 1 to MagSafe 2 converter on it, so I could charge my MacBook 15. Right, so let's try this. I already shut off the engine while still there's I have ignition off, but there's power. So let's try to charge my Mac with engine off and a 65 watt adapter. Okay, so I'm plugging this in. So the light comes on, which means it's charging. Right there you can see the battery is charging and the engine is off. The light is not flickering. So like I said, with a smaller power supply, this is gonna work. Now from my experience, actually in about 15 to 20 minutes this is also going to start flickering and the power will cut off. For some reason it will stop charging. But if you have a 65 watt adapter or 60 watt adapter for your laptop, this should work fine without actually having to run an engine. And of course, if you do need to plug some other things in, you have 130 watts of power from this guy, so you can run a lot of things from it. Of course, you can't run like 1500 watt iron or hair dryer or something like that, or microwave, but most small things that require 110 volts will work just fine. Alright, so yeah, overall I'm once again very happy with this DURACELL Power Inverter 130, except for the fact that I have to sometimes run my engine to charge my MacBook with this MagSafe 2 power supply. Okay guys, thanks for watching. This was once again Leo with DualSim.us, and please like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel to watch more great videos. And if you want to buy this power supply or power inverter, once again it's on Amazon for about 36 bucks. There is a link in the description below, so click that, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.